You're watching News Leader 9 with Cheryl Renee and meteorologist Greg Majewski.
If you ask me, this is the perfect weather for high school football, and that's why we're showing Opelika, right?
That's right. They got the big game tonight. Of course, that's our game of the week. Opelika and Auburn going at it tonight in Opelika. Current temperature only 50 degrees. It's going to be chilly, so if you go into that game, make sure you bundle up, or really anywhere across the Valley area for any high school games tonight, because once that sun goes down, those temperatures are going to really drop off quick.
They're going to sell a lot of hot chocolate.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Let's take a look at what's trending with your forecast. Here's what we got going on for today. Definitely seeing lots of sunshine out there, but definitely a chilly day. Temperatures are having a hard time really warming up, and it's going to settle in for a cold, frosty night. First frost for many areas across the region, but a nice warm up after we get rid of this chill. And the good news about this cold weather, we're going to get rid of that ragweed, which is really a big problem for allergy sufferers this time of year, so that frost will definitely settle in and help out a lot. Now, looking at the radar, all clear out there. In fact, expect the radar to remain clear all weekend long. No problems expected for the rainfall, just a bit on the chilly side. Now, here's where the freeze and frost advisories are currently up. Freeze warnings in the purple area, frost here in the blue area. Of course, I get the question, well, how come this side is in the freeze warning and this side is not? Well, two different weather service offices. You have Peachtree City and Birmingham. So, again, everybody's going to be in the 30s for tonight, so plan appropriately. May have some frost around for the morning, but once that happens, we should show a pretty nice day ahead for your Saturday. Now, currently we're at 54 degrees, 50 up in LaGrange, 53 degrees in Alexander City, 56 in Eufaula. So, anywhere north of Columbus probably may stay in the 50s. South of Columbus will get into the 60s for today. Zoom out across the southeast. You see 47 degrees only in Huntsville right now, 49 in Birmingham, and 50 over in Atlanta. Definitely a chill all across the region. And the another measure we know it's going to be cold tonight is the dew point. That's the measure of moisture in the air. And when you see it this low in the 20s, that tells you you're going to store for a pretty cold night in store because, well, as long as these run this low, the temperature is going to drop until it can get completely saturated. It's close to these numbers. So we're going to see a lot of 30s across the area for tonight. Seeing the satellite radar composite here, lots of clear skies, northerly flow blowing in, very cold across Alabama and Georgia. And the winds will be also dying down tonight as high pressure is really moving in from the north. So it's going to set up for a very chilly night. Looking at our futurecast, not seeing much in the way of activity through Saturday, staying dry. And as we head into Sunday, might see a few more clouds in here, but should stay mostly sunny. And then it looks like we won't really see any main rain threat in here. Probably not arriving in here until about Halloween of next week. Just a few more clouds expected in here heading into, say, Sunday into Monday, but nothing that's going to be bringing us any precipitation at this point. Looking at highs today in Columbus, right around 60 degrees, plus or minus 2 degrees in there. Sunny and chilly with a north wind at about 10. Heading for tonight, cold night. Winds will be coming down. Overnight lows down around 37. Outlying areas, we'll see areas in the lower to mid 30s, so get ready for the cold temperatures there. The next 7 days, breaking it down for the weekend, 65 by Saturday afternoon, up to 73 on Sunday, so things will begin to moderate as we head through the weekend. And as we head for the rest of the week ahead, looking at temperatures in the 70s, overnight lows climbing out of the 40s, back into the 50s, and there's that chance of rain right now, still a long ways off for Halloween. But overall, Chuck, looking pretty good for the weekend. A lot of events going on. If you're having anything going on Saturday morning, just make sure you dress appropriately. It's going to be a little chilly out there, and then we'll go ahead and get it going. And, I want to mention the fact that I went and visited a school today this morning. I want to show these real quick. This is out at Dexter Elementary School out at Fort Benning. These were first graders. And they were very smart kids. They asked some very good questions. We talked about the seasons. We talked about thunderstorms. And we talked about severe weather safety.
May see some future meteorologists
Absolutely.
sitting in that crowd,
I'm sure we got a few out there.
Thanks, Greg.
All right, thank you.
A gunman